Yeah, I actually just thought it was a great end at home for our senior class. All of them actually really contributed, and I think it was a statement game for those kids. Really telling our players, how much it means to them to play and to continue on. And it was wonderful. It was a great game to be a part of as a coach, and just to see things just come to fruition. Some things that maybe we've worked on in the past that haven't gone our way, and in that game I felt like we clicked in a lot of different areas. Well, postseason's always a lot of fun. I think that's the most important thing. As much as there's more pressure in the sense, it's just great to be a part of it. So I think that's the biggest thing right now that we've taken from it. But I think that the game against Pace is something that really can help us, and propel us into games against Merrimack and even further. I think that's, you have to be able to play at the end of games and connect in special situations and things that maybe you've worked on in the past that you haven't been able to use as much in games. I think that's really what it's all about. It's the pressure at the end. You have to be ready for end of the game situations. Got to be able to defend well, and you got to be able to hit big shots. So it makes it a lot of fun because that's what the game's about in the end. I think it's wonderful. First of all, I'm just hearing this for the first time, so I'm so excited for Alex Marple, and Vandell Andrade, both kids that just give it their all every single day, whether it's practice, on and off the floor. I can't say enough about what they've given to our program, and certainly with Alex, a player that we inherited. I think that her game has just elevated. When I first got here and saw her play, I thought she was phenomenal, and I'm just so happy for, how well she's done and what she's done to help us win games. But, above and beyond, anybody that knows Alex knows that she's a much better person than she's even a player, and that's saying a lot because she's a terrific player. So I just feel so lucky to have coached her, and I don't want the season to end because I love her so much, and it's going to be really sad to see her leave. And Vandell's been just a blessing in disguise, to be honest with you. I knew that she was always a good player, but I think her game has really gone up from the time that she got here in the beginning of the year to now, and her confidence is great. She gives us so much energy. She's a fast-flying player that, just really gives us a lot of spirit out there, and the way she is on the floor is exactly her personality. So we've certainly enjoyed her, and we know she's a special player, and I'm grateful that the NE-10 coaches recognized two players that certainly deserve to be on all conference.